सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम ओम नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्ध ज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशांताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री वेदव्यास वैशम्पायनयाज्ञवल्क्याद्य शंकराचार्यादि गुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अथ श्री तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः पारायणं we will do in the Brahmananda Valli, the Brahmananda Mimamsa Parayanam. Just focus mind, bring it to concentration. Feel the glory of this Upanishad and the Rishis, and intense faith that through these chantings and study, they are invoked, their blessings are given to us, as a result of which our intellects get opened up for the higher, greater knowledges, the knowledge of the truth, so that our life or existence becomes easier, smoother, safer, and fulfilling. Om Om Bhishasmadvata pavate Bhishodeti Suryah Bhishasmadagnischindrascha Mrutyurdhavati Panchamaite Saishanandasya me magam sa bhavate Yuva syat sadhu yuvadhyayakah Ashishto drudishto balishtaha तस्येयं पृथिवी सर्वा वित्तस्य पूर्णा स्यात् स एको मानुष आनन्दः देशतं मानुष आनन्दाः स एको मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य देशतं मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एको देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एकः पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतं पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एक आजानजानां देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतमाजानजानां देवानामानन्दाः स एकः कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानभियन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतं कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतं देवानामानन्दाः स एक इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतं बृहस्पतेरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य तेषतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मणानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवंविद अस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते तदप्येष श्लोको भवते यतो वाचो निवर्तन्ते अप्राप्य मनसा सह आनन्दं ब्रह्मणो विद्वान् न बिभेति कुतश्च नेति एतगं हवावन दभते किमहगं साधुना करवं किमहं पापमकरवमिव करवमिति स य एवं विद्वानेते आत्मानग्गः स्पृणुते उभे वैष एते आत्मानग्गः स्पृणुते य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषद ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अतः श्रीकृष्णे यजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय शाखान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीयारण्यकान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीयोपनिषद ॐ यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रलीयते येनेरन्धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं वदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते ॐ अथ प्रथमा शिक्षा वल्लीध्या प्रथमोऽनुवाकः शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 Saluting the Lord, the entire Guru Parampara, the Brahma Tattva, the Shruti Mata. What we are doing every day through our study of Upanishad is keeping ourselves informed about the truth or the self or the reality. When we are informed about the truth or reality every day, slowly a day will come where not only the information becomes knowledge, we may even get inspired to pursue that more diligently, seriously, sincerely. Thus, though it is a long time taking and endowed with difficulties depending on our state of ignorance, our state of mind, our state of prarabdha, yet always there is a hope because whoever have got liberated, they all have gone through the same process. So the hope is what every day when we study Upanishad, definitely the information, the knowledge will dawn. These two will make us inspired, and with the inspiration, we slowly start truly, genuinely living the spiritual, adhyatmika, sadhana oriented jivanam, even little by little. That slow and steady practice of spirituality alone in time starts giving us the higher spiritual anubhutis. Then we are nearing to the truth. Then only the untrue world, the untrue upadhis, the untrue mind, etc., they stop troubling us. Otherwise, we are so much into the world which is absolutely unreal, yet so much really we suffer. Like it was said in Bhagavatam yesterday, Bhagavan Krishna having given the example of Chaya Prahvad Abhyasa Abhasaha, Chaya Pratyaha Adhyasaha, Asantopi. Even though they don't exist, they give us the anartha druk, anartha bhak, artha bhak, they give some experience. So to evam dehadayo bhavaha amaranantam dukkha, they give dukkha only. Exactly what Bhagavan said is absolutely true. Now, the opposite of it, what if we even don't expose to our everyday study of Shastra, we are never informed about presence of the infinite blissful self, and we can pursue that. And realizing of that gives permanent moksha. Even this information will not be there. Then what will happen? We will be in the same routine world of the multiplicity where with the asha, the hope of continuous sukha, we keep on involving, indulging. What we get is little pleasures, but more and more of dukkha. Choice is ours. And always, just because we are listening to Upanishad, not necessary that total transformation happens in us immediately. These also we have to be very clear. Therefore, it is a continuous, constant listening, little of the pondering, little of the knowledge, little of practice of it, slowly making it a routine. Even it is made so, so many inner and outer obstacles come. All of them we have to negotiate, keeping first our spiritual sadhana as priority. पहले बोलना है कि मैं अपने साधना स्वाध्याय को कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करूंगा. फर्स्ट स्टिक टू दैट. Then, what is the problem? What is the issue? What is the situation? How to tackle it? Whichever it may be, it may be health related, it may be the family related. कुछ ना कुछ तो होता ही रहता है झमेला. जिंदगी is not खाली. Bhagwan and the world, our prarabdha keeps on supplying with some or the other problems or troubles or the duties or the obligations. कुछ तो कुछ आते रहते. आना ही जिंदगी है. But everything is a test. Are we immediately forgetting our spirituality and indulging in that? Or remembering that spirituality as the goal, attending that and coming back to spirituality? This much also, if it happens, we can say we are lucky. So we are not missing the main track of our everyday listening, everyday understanding, little bit attempting to do, whether it is japa, whether it is puja, whether it is mananam, chintanam, whether it is dhyanam. Attempt is what which we have to do every day. Achievement will be slowly, it will happen as we master the art of spirituality, which takes a lot of time. And all in all, our devaluing the world, our surrender of the ego, our respectful, reverential, faithful to the Guru and God, they slowly mature us in becoming complete Adhyatmic Sadhaka with greater and higher end sadhanas, giving us greater and higher experiences. It's only after post graduation one becomes eligible for experimenting with that theory or whatever you call as doctorate. You can try for your research, not at the sixth, fifth, fourth class level. So we are all in our personality, in our prarabdha, in our life only at class 2, class 1 level. We must know it. So if not this life, maybe after a few lives, we may come to that graduation, post graduation level, wherein our sincerity, our application, our maturity about spiritualities at the highest level, that we are able to imbibe the deep essence of the Shastras, we are able to be fully inspired, and we are all the time in the pursuit of the truth only, in and out. That is the most covetable, glorious, beautiful state of evolution. And what takes us there is this is what relentless, regular listening to Shastra, little contemplation, with whatever the cost and price we have to pay. Cost and price is little sacrifice of nidras, sacrifice of some other works, sacrifice of some time. Keep on doing it. That stage will come in course. So good. Let's congratulate ourselves. Let's appreciate ourselves. Same time, let us think that it is not the best or ultimate. Much more to achieve. So seeking the krupa of Guru Bhagavan, we ourselves also, like a child, at our capacity level, whatever is possible, we uncompromisingly try to do, like myself. At my own childish level, I try to do uncompromisingly the classes. It's a very childish thing, I know that, but we are doing trying uncompromisingly. We don't know, a situation may come, we may be forced to compromise and all, which are not in our hands. But as long as it in our hands, permanently it will not be. The prarabdhas will be there, the problems will be there. Anything can be happen anytime, no? So that all uncertainty is not in our hand. But certainly when things are in our hand, at that time, like a child, whatever is in our hands, capacities, we should keep on doing. And sometimes the opportunity given by the Lord is of even deep meditation for hours together, days together. Because no obligation, no compulsion, no physical problems, issues, nothing. Encash it that way. Another time we are kept so much busy in so many things. That time also with whatever capacity. Even nothing can be done of study or swadhyaya. At least start taking the name of Lord. Om, 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 Ram, Ram, Ram. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. हमेशा हाईएस्ट लेवल साधना करने का मौका हमको नहीं मिलता, बट वी आवर सिंसियरिटी इज जो मौका मिल रहा है वो करना. And always in the mind, he have to do sadhana, purify antakarana, become qualified through shamadamadi and all, and listen to Guru, Shravanam, do Mananam, then through Nididhyasanam, I must reach to experience of my essential self. These basic things have to be daily, we have to think, because that is the source from where all the energy comes, all the inspiration comes, all the willingness comes. That remembrance, that alone fuels all our management of the life, looking into the opportunities, encashing those opportunities to do the sadhana in a small way or mediocre way or bigger way. For all of that, the fuel is the remembrance of our goal all the time. Upanishad's contribution, Satsanga contribution is mainly in this. It makes us pakka about our goal. Once we are pakka that I want nothing but Paramatma Anubhuti, that gives inspiration, information, knowledge, maturity, how to negotiate the life, how to go through prarabdha, yet able to do whatever is possible. And all the time the Ishvara Prarthana must be there. Hey Bhagavan, keep the health okay. Please give me all the strengths, abilities to be able to do your sadhana. I am serious, sincere about it. That one side the prayer always should be there, and that infinite kind compassionate Ishtadevatar Bhagwan or even Guru, they use their ability tapasya definitely to help us out. So our own satsanga and conviction about the goal, accordingly our best we are doing to do sadhana, same time invoking Krupa Bhagwan and Guru more deeply, sincerely, to keep us on the path, track. See to it that the problems, troubles are minimum. And another side is what? Not doing any such thing which creates future problems or obstacles for spiritual sadhana. And that is only when we do the adharma or the papa or the indulgence in the world. So these things, when we are mindful and don't give chance to them also, then the future problems we are not invoking. In this way, focusing always on the goal, assessing the inner and outer situation, seeing what are the responsibility duties to be done, among them, knowing what are the opportunities that are there for the sadhana, encashing them and doing it. In this way, every day of ours we have to spend. In the evening, tired, exhausted, slept. Next day morning, get up, again the same thing. Let the days pass in this way, in clearing prarabdha, in getting conviction through study, in becoming qualified through some disciplines, and also in trying to do the main sadhana of dhyana abhyasa. A fully grown spiritual person with his regular study of Shastra will live life like this. And other duties, obligations, jitna hath mein hai. All other problems, jitna hath mein hai. We can't do everything. Everything is not in our hands. To whom, at what time, what happens, nobody knows. इज इट नॉट? अब ये सब प्रिपेयर होकर ही रहना है, अपने बारे में, दूसरों के बारे में, जो भी है, that should be mentally prepared so that any such happening doesn't shock us or give us bigger problem. That is another. So all these things put together is a completeness in our understanding. Anywhere we lacking about the truth as the goal, lacking about managing pranabdha, lacking about observing opportunities, even slightest, for doing sadhana. कहीं भी कमी है तो थोड़ा सा वो ढीला हो जाएगा अपना प्रोग्रेस और साधना, सब चीज को पकड़ना है. Now, in this Navamanuvaka, we are seeing the art of managing both our spiritual sadhana of Swadhyaya Pravachana as well as our Vyavahara. In the Vyavahara, Rutam Satyam Shama Dama Tapaha Ityadi, in the Adhyatmic sadhana, the Swadhyaya Pravachana Abhyam na Prabhaditavyam or Swadhyaya Pravachanicha. In Swadhyaya, every day listening to Shastra, every day studying the Shastra, every day seeing ourselves how much we have tuned to Shastra, every day knowing what is the next step to be done. This is called as Swadhyaya. So to Pravachana means seeing that we are clearing the Rishiruna by talking about the glory of the Shastra to others, because Shastra alone indicates Paramatma as goal, which is ultimate, which is true. In the pursuit of that goal only, the ever eternal problematic zone of Aham Jivosmi, Aham Devasmi, we can transcend. Every small little problem has solution its own level. But final solution for all problems is only in spiritual experience. वो हमेशा के लिए समस्याएं खत्म होती. Therefore, keeping that in mind, knowing that this is the thing, we do prachara of the Paramatma Tattva through the pravachana or helping when somebody is doing pravachana. If any time a doubt comes in you or anybody asks why you are doing help to the spiritual prachara, answer should be very ready intact as that only the prachara of the Shastra, spiritual, we come to know about the presence of Parvatattva, and knowing that alone is final liberation. There is no other way. I am convinced about it. Therefore, pracharam information is the first step. Knowledge is second step. Conviction is third step. Pursuing diligently is the fourth step, which leads to that experience. In the world, everybody have different problems to get bound, but everyone have one common final solution called as knowing the self, which is beyond all the Rupanamatmaka Jagata, beyond all the Upadi. Therefore, all the Upadi Rupanamatmaka modifications, attractions, temptations, influence of the mind on them, none of them will be there in that zone. That's why that is the only final solution. Until we study Upanishads about the presence of this truth self and its eternity and its glory that it is of Ananda Swarupa, we are never informed. Like हमारे गली में एक बेस्ट डॉक्टर होते हैं, बट वी नेवर आस्क एनीवन, वी नेवर वेंट दैट वे, then we are never informed. And we go to any small little doctor who himself doesn't know things properly, and we go on having such treatment which lapses our diseases. है डॉक्टर, हम नहीं जानते हो, सो टू परमात्मा है लेकिन नहीं जानते, क्यों? शास्त्र नहीं पढ़ा. And those who are regularly studying Shastra, the highest benefit for them is more and more conviction regarding the presence of the self, which is free from all bondages, limitations, problems, miseries. The more we listen, the listening is proved in terms of our conviction about that substantial absolute truth. Though it is non perceivable by senses, not felt by the mana, hito vacho nivartante, yet our faith is growing in the presence of that Atma Tattva, Brahma Tattva, because we are listening to the Rishi Vakya again and again through the study of Upanishads. You imagine last 2 years back about the self, how vague we were. So real was for us the world only. Now with these 2 years of attempt, At least little bit we are coming to some understandings and conviction that beyond the seen world of names and forms, beyond me who is living now as Jiva and Deha, there is some other truth reality. With so many of examples, analysis, siddhantas, we are slowly coming to that understand. पूरा नहीं हुआ अभी और भी सुनते रहो पक्का हो जाएगा. Once information is pakka about the presence of the self and about the liberation when the self is experienced, then there are more chances for us to be more committed for our spiritual sadhana more than the worldly involvement. He is called as sadhak. Otherwise, never informed about Paramatma Tattva, always misinformed, misguided about the world and body ityadi to be real, and we are only caught up in this. Entire physical sciences teach the Jagat and you are real. You need to work in the world to become Sukhi. Which is absolutely not correct. Absolutely not correct. Relatively, it may be. At the Upadhi level, they are right. But absolute level, not so. Along with that, this knowledge also, those who listen, then they understand. We are trying this. The Bhautika Shastras teach as Bhautika Jagat to be real. The Adhyatmika Shastra teaches the Adhyatmika Tattva to be real. And that alone gives freedom from all bondage. Each of us have to think for ourselves and get convinced about which is what, then decide our pursuit. Okay. So, in this Navamanavaka, the balance between our daily obligations, daily routines, daily duties to be done to protect ourselves, to serve the world, to clear our debts to the world, etc. At the same time, not compromising with our Adhyatmic sadhana. None of them should become over too much at the cost of other. Now, at the sometime our duties in the world would be more. Therefore, at that time, sadhana will be less but can't be given up. Other time, very less are the duties. Sadhana opportunities are more. But do all sadhana at the same time, even those little duties also we should not compromise with. And one of the very important duty we can never compromise is throughout life is managing, maintaining our own personal life. It is about the health and also about other securities. If you are lucky enough, then you have the children, the grandchildren, so many people to take care of. That's good. But while taking care, they are botheration also because you have to attend to them. You can't do sadhana. In other case, you are like me, unfortunate, nobody around to take care. So you have to mind yourself. That also is a duty. That also to be minded. That's a part of sadhana. On the name of sadhana, we neglect ourselves, then we will not be able to do sadhana. Other extreme is what? So much busy in the world, unnecessary duties are kept on the head, then compromising with sadhana, that's also no good. See the beauty of our Sanatana Dharma, how they carefully, consciously, deliberately, systematically, by balancing both, they teach us the path of sadhana revolution. Nothing is given over importance. See Gita especially, he talks कर्म योगा भक्ति योगा एंड देन तत्व ज्ञान. कितना बढ़िया है. देखो अर्जुन पहले युद्ध कर, फिर अंदर का मन का युद्ध कर, दोनों में जीतने बाद देन आध्यात्म का. Is it not? That is this beautiful growth. Anything done extreme out of over enthusiasm will give us trouble because the other part is neglected. This complete maturity in understanding and accordingly living life with completeness, both valuing the sadhana and personal management and any of the duties required for the society, that is a complete joy. And as I said, in many lives of this type of life, when the vasanas are absolutely reduced, therefore responsibilities are very reduced. Same time, the spiritual samskaras have become very stronger. At that time, sadhana is more. Yet, there will also be some duty. As I told now, taking care of ourselves. And at the very extreme step level, when totally we are soaked in Paramatma Tattva only to Dhyana Sadhana, that time Bhagavan says, I'll take care of you. Ananyashintayanto mam pariupasate nityavayuktanam. These are very high qualifications. Of that person only, Yogakshemam aham vahami. Other than that, people, they have to manage both. And never ever take the principle of God for granted to say that He will take care of me, I will not worry about myself. That is not many people do that. They won't go to doctor, they don't take medicine, they don't take proper food, they don't take a rest properly, and say, Mera Bhagwan, Mera Khayal Rakhenge and all. Rakhenge, but he is the one giving these ideas also. It is simple common sense. I am very tired, exhausted. 1 hour extra rest is required so that I can do work well. Or I have this particular physical problem. I must consult doctor, get medicine. अब उसके लिए भगवान को क्यों तंग करे? Is it not? That is sometimes become over. Everything is correct in Shastra, but at what time what is correct, we also have to do. जब हमको करने का पुरुषार्थ करने का शक्ति होता है ना, भगवान को तंग नहीं करना. We have to do ourselves. When we are really not able to do, at that time He will take care. Hmm. Always balance between all of that is called maturity. All in all, the parameter is what to test. All these am I talking out of real, my genuine, deepest faith in the Lord, or there is some irresponsibility and laziness lurking inside, which is functioning in this way. I have to know it. भगवान का नाम मैं लेजीनेस से ले रहा हूँ या भरपूर श्रद्धा से ले रहा हूँ या लाचारपन से ले रहा हूँ, जानना चाहिए हमको. Many of times we take out of laziness and we think we are devotee and surrendering. Many a time it is laziness only. Very less there is a full faith. Full faith जिसको है भगवान gives hints, ऐसा करो वैसा करो, वो करेगा वो. The lacharpan, helplessness is a very later stage where physically we are down. In many other aspects also we have no help at all, like Mata Sita. She is very helpless. At that time there is no other way than praying to God. She can't do anything there. She can't fight with the Rakshas or Ravana and all. Helplessness. Helplessness or deep faith or it is an escapism टू हाइड अवर लेजीनेस. कौन सा काम कर रहा है हमारा? भगवान का नाम लेकर जो ड्यूटी करना है जिसको हम छोड़ रहे हैं साधना के नाम पर. एंड द ब्यूटी ऑफ ए मैच्योर्ड पर्सन इज व्हाट ही cooks food and eats food, gives food to everyone, knowing that even this also is sadhana. Sadhana is inside, it is all the time. And if you know that art of all the time doing inner sadhana, even the entertainment outside also can be involved secretly without being known to anyone that you are doing sadhana, even while doing that entertainment. You can go to a cricket ground and watch India Pakistan Asia Cup, yet you can be a sadhana. But it's a very high level it is. For a sadhaka, everything is sadhana. For a siddha purusha, everything is paramatma. For a samsari, everything is samsara. Shastra will help us to give that maturity, both of understanding and the art of practicing and establishing in that art. And wherever he is placed by the Lord, he will go there, not missing his sadhana. Even somebody died, you go there, there also you can do your japa and you can look at that body and then think about the Janma Marana uncertainties. When life is there, then only you have to do sadhana. You can cry, you can console the people, same time you can even do sadhana there. That's a great achievement. But that requires through lot of study of Shastra and the genuineness in us, the egolessness, that faith in the Guru Shastra, that what they are talking is absolute truth. पर ऐसा वाला पर्सनैलिटी बनना भी बहुत किस्मत की बात है. The doubtful personality, the insincere personality, the egoistic personality, ये सब हमारे अंदर होते हैं। इसे ना गुरु को मानते, ना शास्त्र को, ना भगवान को, ना ज्ञान को। ऐसे अधूरा वाला जीवन। बट जिनका जीवन इस तरह नहीं है, those who have really have full faith in God, Guru at the cost of their ego, to them through study of Shastra, the conviction of the truth and the technique of sadhana is revealed. Anywhere they are sadhana. अकेले में रहो, दुकेले में रहो, यात्रा में रहो, घर में रहो, कहीं भी रहो, योगरतो वा भोगरतो वा संगरतो वा संगविहीनः यस्य ब्रह्मणि रमते चित्तम नंदति नंदति नंदत्येव. What's that's a beauty. Like Gurudev, he will be with people laughing, giggling. He will be there with the villagers talking. Everywhere he is there, but he is in his own self. The mundane works of answering to people's questions, everything he does. Does it mean that he is missing his Atmanubhava? Or he can't be. As the Siddha Purusha is like that, Sadhaka also can be like that. That is our goal. Everywhere I am there only as Sadhaka. Anything I am doing it as sadhana. If this is achieved, then there is no samsara. Everything is sadhana. Whether it is physical disease, problem, ho, yeah, good situations are there, everything is sadhana. That's how somebody informed her, Shadi hai. How lovingly you wish that person, how kindly you express your wishes, that itself is sadhana. Somebody expresses his problem. Again, how kindly, lovingly you take that person problem as yours and try to suggest with all urgency the best of the solutions. That is sadhana. और कुछ नहीं है साधना. Living in the present moment, attending the outer world with the best of maturity, same time not forgetting that everything is illusion, the self alone is real. देखो इस तरह से होता है. Now we'll chant the mantra once. Then yesterday we came up to Agnayascha. From there we will see Om Rutancha Swadhyaya Pravachane Cha Satyam Cha Swadhyaya Pravachane Cha Tapascha Swadhyaya Pravachane Cha Damascha Swadhyaya Pravachane Cha Shamascha Swadhyaya Pravachane Cha अग्नयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्निहोत्रं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अतिथयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च मानुषं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजा च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजनश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजातिश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यमिति सत्यवचारातीतरः तपैति तपो नित्यपौरुषिष्टिः स्वाध्याय प्रवचने एवेति नाको मौद्गल्यः तद्धि तपस्तद्धि तपः. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and towards again Swadhyaya Pravachane 13 times. In one mantra, one sadhana is told means what, how much it must be important, and how much relentless, restless was that rishi trying to convey the importance of that sadhana for all we, the spiritual seekers. है ना. एक ऋषि एक ही मंत्र में एक ही साधना को 12+1 13 बार बताया. तो इस साधना का इम्पोर्टेंस कितना है और वो कितना तरस रहे, तड़प रहे कि वो बात हम तक पहुंचाए. Like the parents, naggingly they tell the child, if he is sent to the hostel, take care of food, take care of rest, take care of study, mind your work, don't disturb, don't get frightened. एक का 10 बार बोलते, because they know it is important, child must be told. So too we all students must be told about the importance of Swadhyaya Pravachana. Therefore the Rishi again and again with everything is adding that. Everything is adding that. And with this, he is adding other things also. With this, he is adding other things also. Our Vision should be in observing both. 13 times he told Swadhyaya Pravachana. But did he tell only that thing 13 times, or did he tell the other things also? Other also he told. Therefore, both are important. This should not be compromised for this. This should not be compromised for this. Both have to be complementary way. We have to learn the art to do. Clear? So, Rutam cha and Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Anushtheye. Satyam cha Swadhyaya Pravachane cha Anushtheye. See, because of our 2 days, 3 days of repeatedly studying, we are able to understand Upanishad mantra nicely, correctly. ऐसे बोलते बोलते जाए बिना रोके बिना रिपीट किए, then a text is completed but nothing is remembered or nothing is understood. We are not studying it that way. That way it is taking time. We can do fast and go and tell the literal meaning and conclude. But I myself as a speaker is not satisfied with that. I want to myself become clear. And you are unfortunate to have such a lazy speaker like me, that who himself has to study so many times and slowly, then only you will understand. If you have a guru like Puja Gurudev and all, in one go they will study, note, tell you and go ahead. तो मैं लेजी हूँ, क्या करें आप? छोड़ के जा सकते हैं नहीं. Okay, now we have seen yesterday Rutam, Satyam, Tapaha, Damaha, Shamaha. Along with that, Swadhyaya Pravachane. And be in that utmost sattvic mood, try to catch the literal meaning of them and the indicated meaning or feeling that please don't neglect this for that and that for this, and blame the Shruti and blame the Guru or blame anybody. हम तो क्लियरली बता रहे हैं आपको, आउटर जिंदगी भी मैनेज करनी है, इनर साधना. बट डोंट ब्लेम अस. From telling standpoint, we told you understood or not, practiced or not, it is in your hands. Depending on that, has your result also. Shruti is very clearly washing hands by saying you have to manage the outer and also spiritual. This is correct. And this is when after we have done upasanas in the earlier Anuvaka, where our due of prayers to the Mahat Brahma and other devatas are completed. Then their grace blessing only comes in the form both of this knowledge to maintain both of them and also the need or opportunity to do both of them. उनके कृपा से ही ये ज्ञान भी मिलता है कि दोनों को हमें बैलेंस करना है, और उनके कृपा से ही ये दोनों चीजें करने की आवश्यकता जरूरत भी सामने आता है. अब अपना हाथ में है काम, हमको करना है. Like I prayed, Gurudev gave chance to study Shastra. अब मुझे पढ़ना है. I prayed the Lord will give chance to do the japa. I have to do it. I prayed the Lord gives chance to do contemplation, meditation. I have to do it. Prayer will not, you know, make the things happen. Prayers will make it convenient for the things to do for us. Then we have to do it. Only in very rare cases, prayers are enough, the Bhagavan will take care. But it's not for all general people. We are not in the extraordinary category of people. Always remember a very beautiful thought I am, by the way, suggesting. Put yourself always in general category. We are general, ordinary, common, simple, jiva, ego, with our upadhi tadatmya, with our own vasanas. So for us, what is valid for maximum people sadhana, that alone is valid. We have to do upasana also. When we see the opportunity given, we have to do the outer duties also. When we are given opportunity, we have to do our inner sadhana. हम simple है. हमको क्या extraordinary सिद्धियाँ नहीं है, high level of अंतःकरण शुद्धि नहीं है. We are not at the highest level of sharpness and subtleness. Not that so much of vairagya also have got for the world. And look into the inner stamina, samana, buddhi, indriya, deha. All are below average only. And nothing wrong in that. We are like that. What to do? I am this heighted and weighted. What can I do? It's like that. Full stop. So to other faculties. With them only, what best can be done? Like your salary is 40,000. So what? Who says you have to learn to manage? Somebody may be having 40 lakhs. Everybody doesn't have that. Many are 40, 60, 70, उतना ही होता है. So in that only they manage. In the same way in our life also, with whatever there we have, that only we have to manage in a simple way, not over excited about anything. This is another art we should learn. Okay. Now come to this point number. Next one, पांचवा हो गया. Then we have seen yesterday. Tapaha means Kruchra, Chandrayanadi, variety of Anushtana, Vrata, Tapa that are there in the Shastras. We are not exposed to them nowadays. For us, today's world's tapasya is whatever the government, the weather, the body is giving troubles, happily or with wisdom, coolly going through them. And then the other hard works of maintaining our dopadis, these are our tapasyas at today's world. लिटिल श्रवणम लिटिल मननम ये सब हमारे आध्यात्मिक तपस्या है कायिक वाचिक मानसिक तपस्याएं already we know how to balance them behave in the world such that nothing becomes an added trouble. This awareness and implementation is tapasya. Okay, then we saw damahacha bahya karana upashamaha. Again guru speaks and goes ahead, and Guru has always done that sadhana. Every disciple has to, after listening, he also should not go ahead like the Guru, thinking that sun liya ho gaya. Uh-huh. He'll have to pause and see. When it is said Dhamma Bahya Karnopashama, did I control all my 10 sense organs? Focus on that for some time and must achieve it. है ना डॉक्टर से 7 दिन दवा ले लो then हर दिन लेना हमारा काम है. He said, and you heard and never took the medicine. ऐसा नहीं होता. So too he said, Damaha, Pahakarnavashama. He said and went away like a doctor. But you have to mind every of the Indriya and their Upashama. Karmopashama is such a beautiful sentence actually. Sentence में एक आनंद है कि all the Indriyas are Upashamito. They are working only when it is required. When they are not required, they are not disturbing the mind and intellect. They are leaving the mind intellect for the higher pursuit of contemplation. Like a very good child, Upashamita. When he needs hunger, like some children, very cute. 3, 4, 5, 6 महीने के भी हैं. भूख लगती है तो रोता है वो बस खाना दे दो smiling and sleeping. Those parents never know the difficulty of bringing up that child. There is other fellow, he will cry throughout the day and you never understand why he is crying. Then when he grows to 4 years, you will ask him, अरे तू इतना रो रहा था क्यों रोया था तो टाइम पास के लिए I was crying. He will say, there's no meaning on it. There are some nagging children. They won't allow you to be stable, sleep. In the same way, Indriyas. We have to lucky if we are able to manage it, but try that all Indriyas are given what they need and they are upashamita, they are not troubling. They are not troubling children. Vadiya hai ki nahi? That's a feeling of the word. Bahya karana upashamaha. All the Indriyas are shamita. Nice. None of them are so powerful to pull mind intellect's attention, nagging. That's an art we have to learn, gain. अब कैसा क्या करना everybody should know. Is it not the art of managing their senses? They are not liability to us. Their overindulgence also gives trouble. If you don't take care of them by giving them what they need, also there is a problem. See how much it can be done. And slowly adding vairagya, withdraw from the world. The vairagya fully nahi hua, तो senses seek something, थोड़ा थोड़ा देना. नहीं देना जितना क्राइम है, ज़्यादा देना भी उतना क्राइम है. ज़्यादा देना जितना क्राइम है, नहीं देना भी उतना क्राइम. That's why no guru can tell any disciple pakka the limitations. Guru can guide. Disciple have to find for himself from within. And he should be honest in that case that I am a seeker, I have to withdraw from my senses and indulgence, but I am not now at that highest hierarchy level. Definitely I am trying for that. But at this moment, if the Indriya is not given this, it will be very disturbing. But still again feel regret, repentance. Even this also I should not waste my time. This is how धीरे धीरे होता है. ओके बाह्य करना होगा. He says and goes. उनको तो आसान है. वो तो भगवान के अवतार है. None of the indriyas, trouble them. Okay. Now next one is what? Shamaha, antakarana upashamaha. The inner instruments of all the manabuddhi chitta ahankara also have to be upashamita. This is also our definitely to be done duty. If that is not done, every of these equipments not only become abstraction for the other job of swadhyaya pravachana or spiritual meditation, व्यवहार को भी वो बिगाड़ देते. Like if the ego is not upashamita, my ahankara, I will trouble everyone around. If my mind is not controlled, again I create samasya to me and others with all imaginations, emotions, sentiments. Is it not? I become emotional, sentimental, and I throw that mind of mine on you, and you are also forced to become emotional, sentimental. It is an unnecessary care. Most of the time, we do this. We become emotional when we make others emotional and make them trouble. We don't understand it. Throughout life, we continue it. There's nothing to be emotional about. Some situation is there, it's a problem, there is a solution. You apply it if you can, if not, leave it. That's it. Why bother others? But the non-upashamita person at the mind level, anything comes in his mind, he pours it on others, troubles others. So too, the buddhi, if it is not properly upashamita, always in a stupid thing of how to trouble others or cheat others or take revenge or only, what I say, indulge too much in the world. बुद्धि ऐसा ही दिमाग सोचता रहता है. चित्त की बात क्या है अभी? The more samskaras are there in that of the worldliness, more it influences manabuddhi chitta, manabuddhi ahankara to be worldly. Therefore उसको भी उपशमित करना है. Else, outer inner both troubled. At a very higher spiritual level, the self being beyond all this, seeing the self being the goal, the absolute upashama of bahya and antakarana we have to achieve. Absolute upashama of bahya and antakarana unconsciously is called sleep. And absolute upashamana of bahya and antakarana consciously is called meditation. Because when the antakarana and bahyakarana are upashamita, whole world disappears. Then that self, which was projected as the world because of the antakarana, is realized as it is. In meditation, we transcend upadhis. We see the nirupadhika Brahma. Yesterday we saw, no? On your higher inquiry, all the upadhis are not there in the Paramatma. Bhagavat mein bata rahe Bhagavan Krishna. That is the higher definition of the same word upashama. At the lower level, the upashama is quietening them. In a wrong way, the upashama is forceful control of them. Wrong meaning is forceful control, right meaning is management, higher meaning is dissolution. Of the same word, upashama, bahya and antakarana upashama. Is it not? When the one is fully involved in his deep meditation to know the self, there is no other thing required. For him, the requirement and the possibility is obvious of absolute upashama of bahya and abhyantara antakaranas. Bahya and abhyantara karana. When I'm in deep meditation, all the upadhis, etc., are upashamit. Only one intellect is there, which is inquiring, and intellect also is satisfied about the truth, but it is just waiting there for the truth to reveal through its blessing. बाकी सारे उपशमित हो गए. So try to understand the upashama word from all these three standpoints of forceful control, matured disciplining and mastering, and transcending. Bahya karna upashamaha, damaha, shamaha, antakarna upashamaha, and swadhyaya pravachane अनुष्ठेये. ऐसा आंख बंद कर 1000 बार अपने आप को कहना है. तब जाकर और डायनामिज्म enthusiasm will come where we are doing this outer duty also, equipment management also, then our daily swadhyaya anushthanam, pravachana anushthanam. Okay, then agnayascha adhatavyaha. We spoke about the agnihi adhatavyaha. मतलब गृहस्थ घर में उपासना यज्ञ के लिए अग्नि, एज वेल एज किचन के लिए अग्नि रहना है. It includes Agneshya Adatavya. For the Upasana, what are the things required? Procuring them. So too for the kitchen, whatever the required, procuring them. That is the meaning of Agneyaha, we have to understand. The E is Agneyaha Adatavya. It means all. अग्नि आता है ना, गैस स्टव लाइट करके छोड़ दो. अरे भाई उसके कुछ पतीला लगा के उसमें चीज लगा के उसको उबाल कर खाओ ना. फॉर दैट ऑल थिंग्स रिक्वायर्ड, ऑल दैट इज कॉल्ड अग्नेय आदातव्य. Is it not? Both. And Agnihotra means what? The Agnihotra, outer and inner we said. Every day the आपके फैमिली में जो अग्निहोत्र का अनुष्ठान है उसको करना है. And in the Agnihotram add the earlier topics Upasana also, which your guru in this Kali Yuga he gave. The Agnihotras are the Vedic period. Modified version of them is the Tantric Upasanas. Whichever you are taught by your guru, a visionary, he knows what's required for you, what is possible to you, he suggests. So that is the next one. Agnihotram cha swadhyaya pravachane cha. Agneyaha means both items brought for the Yagni items brought for the cooking, etc. Agnihotra means practically doing them every day. Brought the things but not done, what's the use? Many people bring the हवन सामग्री, घर में कीड़े खाते रहते हैं उसको. They don't do यज्ञ only. They bring भगवान मूर्ति इधर उधर बद्रीनाथ केदारनाथ के रास्ते में. They keep it, they never do the puja. They bring चंदन कुमकुम, but it सड़ रहा है, भगवान को लगा ही नहीं रहे. आधा तव्यम हुआ, बट अग्निहोत्रम प्रैक्टिकल नहीं हो रहा है, इसलिए दोनों को सेपरेटली उन्होंने कहा. सो अग्नेश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च, procure the things and manage your time for swadhyaya pravachana also. So to Agnihotram cha swadhyaya pravachane cha. Don't say that I am so busy in Agnihotra, no time for swadhyaya pravachana. Or swadhyaya pravachana में busy हूँ, so I can't do Agnihotra. Or swadhyaya pravachana you have done, Agnihotra you have done, but Shamadama you said I couldn't do. और रुतम सतम तपस्या आई कुंड डू, ऐसा नहीं है, सब करना है. हमेशा. या मतलब ऐसा करो तो मुझे फिर मरने का भी फुर्सत नहीं है, या तभी जाके यू विल ट्रांसेंड मरना. ये नेवराज का जैसे फुर्सत नहीं, आई कांट डाई नाउ. दैट्स हाउ यू बिकम इमॉर्टल. बाय द वे. तो अग्निहोत्रम च होतव्यम. सी, अग्नेश्च मीन्स आधातव्याः. ओके. आधातव्याः अग्निहोत्रम च होतव्यम. Both we have to do. Agneyaha adhatavyaha, light the flames, both of yajna as well as the kitchen. Agnihotra means, hota means offering in them. Also must be done as a duty along with swadhyaya pravachane. हो गया. Now comes the most important 3-4 things, 5 things. 5, 6 we have seen, 7. नेक्स्ट 5 6 जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. फर्स्ट वन इज व्हाट? अतिथयः स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च. अतिथयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च मीन्स व्हाट? अतिथयः च पूज्याः. इट इज ए कर्तव्यः, अनुष्ठेयम. नो, हाउ इंपॉर्टेंट इज दिस, अतिथि पूजा एंड सत्कार. Sometimes we also will be needing to go as an atithi to somebody. If that person says कि मैं यज्ञ में बिजी हूँ, या मैं अपने स्वाध्याय प्रवचन में बिजी हूँ, I can't attend to you, don't you feel disappointed? Don't you feel inside that यार along with that मैं नामक एक जिंदा हूँ आदमी, हेल्प के लिए आया हूँ, you must take care of me also. Don't we feel? We feel it and never ever imagine that we don't need others help. अरे यार बिना दूसरों की मदद का हम जी नहीं सकते. Some particular people's mother you may avoid, but somebody else help you are always taking. They may not be seen outside physically, but otherwise they are working out for your help every time. So बिना किसी के मदद का तो हम एक दिन भी नहीं जी सकते, याद रख लेना. Therefore, always somebody is helping. So we think others should help us. Same way, people come to us with some anticipation, some expectation, some reason. Some तो that is called अतिथि. तिथि वार नक्षत्र कर्ण योग बिना बताए जो आता है उसको अतिथि कहते हैं. Nowadays it is with prior appointment also. They come, they need. So you are in this town, there is a good hospital. From the village, they want to come to the doctor, so they want to stay 2 days with you. That is an atithi. That आजकल वो humanity भी खत्म हो रहा है. Even to our own people, we put them in the hotel, no place in the house, or we can't take care of you. अतिथि सत्कार पूजाएं मिस हो रहे हैं. सो यहाँ तो ये रूल ऑर्डर ऑर्डर दिया रही है श्रुति माता. इवन अतिथि पूजा पूजा आल्सो इज ए ड्यूटी अनुष्ठेयम. And if somebody comes again and again bothering you, then he's not an atithi. You can tell him, Bhaiya, ab time nahi. But the atithi is who is in need of some help from us. यहाँ तो कहते पूज्याहा. That is अतिथि देवो भव. It will come in the next to next अनुवाक. ये 9th है, 11th अनुवाक में हमको दिखेगा. अतिथि देवो भव. Because in the Rupa Atithi, Bhagavan only comes, testing all our wisdom, our heart, our readiness to help take care, our concern, love. ये सब कुछ हमने जो अध्यात्म में पढ़ा, ये सब हमारे टेस्ट तब होते हैं जब अतिथि गण आते हैं. अतिथि is unknown person mainly. Your daughter invited and made to stay 2 months, she is not an atithi, she is a burden. She is only waste of time, not allowing to attend the classes, if at all. The one who needs and without information comes, or shortest notice, they come. And they come maybe for 10 minutes also, some of them, 10 days also they may come. Sub possibilities hai. So puja. At that time, taking care of them itself is sadhana. But at the same time, settle them and again take permission and say, Swadhyaya pravachane. इतना ही नहीं कि अतिथि के पूजा में इतने फंस गए कि you gave up your morning class, evening class. Many of you do that. When somebody comes to you or you go there, you say, Swamiji, I can't come to class. And I have to pay extra prayer I have to do. Oh Lord, don't send any atithi to him because ये बहाना बना रहा है. आपको नहीं समझ में आता है. And you are crying, Swamiji, nowadays no atithi is coming. I am not able to bunk the class. That means my prayers are working. I am doing the prayer to me also. Therefore, no atithi comes to me. Therefore, no that obligation. But if at all they come, we will manage. We tell them in advance, आते ही वही मेरे टाइम है क्लास का, जो भी काम है बताओ. Is it not? Swadhyaya. See, it's all anushtana. Anushthaya means a development in our heart about the value, importance of that sadhana and doing it practically. That is what, that commitment evolves us. Committed वे करो तभी हम evolve होएंगे. कभी किया कभी नहीं किया, अच्छा लगा तो किया, नहीं तो नहीं किया. That is not a sincere sadhaka's lakshana. So when I say this, when the atithi comes is the expression of God, you must take care of him. You cannot neglect or insult. It goes in a long way to invoke the punyam, and when you also need, you also get the help. That time you have to take it so seriously, Atithi Puja. Again, in the same tone, I say the other thing, Swadhyaya Pravachane. Don't miss your morning classes, evening classes. Don't miss your daytime study. Don't miss your regular students, whoever are there. You are teaching them or doing Parayana. Pravachana means doing your own Parayana also. When I say that, you should give importance to both. Idea is what? You have to manage all the three. Your own personal rest and taking care, and your all these obligatory duties, and also spiritual sadhana, Swadhyaya Pravachana. This is called an evolutionary man evolving, sadhaka evolving. And never ever lose sight of one thing for the other. Becoming so busy with the Atithi, you forgot Swadhyaya Pravachana. Then you have lost the balance. और टोल्ड द अतिथि कि मैं अभी स्वाध्याय प्रवचन में जा रहा हूँ, 3 घंटे बैठे, बेचारा वो भूखा है, उसको पानी तक, चाय तक नहीं दिया. That also is wrong. See that awareness, see the balance of both. And why Shruti Mata will have to say all that? Because in whose jiva's life, what prarabdha brings, which atithi, nobody can certainly say. As I said just now, in your luck, nobody loves you, but nobody comes as atithi. You are lucky, you do your sadhana. Then the atithi problem is very less to you. But there are some families, every day their atithi comes. And they are sincere about Swadhyaya Pravachana. They are always in dilemma. ये करूँ वो करूँ. Then answer is दोनों करना पड़ता. And they themselves can see after all that Atithi Prarabdha is over. Later on, not even one fellow comes to inquire about them or take any help. At that time, that means what? Less time to that, more time for Swadhyaya Pravachana. This maturity is called real understanding. Or understanding called real maturity. Okay. Then next, Atitayacha Pujyaha. Now comes very important one. Manusham. What is the main mantra? Manusham cha swadhyaya pravachane. Are you following now? Damasya swadhyaya pravachane. Shamasya swadhyaya pravachane. Agneshya swadhyaya pravachane. Agnihotrancha swadhyaya pravachane. Atitayasya swadhyaya pravachane. Do you please do your work little also of remembering those sentences. Don't be lazily only depend on me. मंत्र याद रखो थोड़ा किताब सामने रखो. Allow me to conserve my time energy. Keep that also in mind what is spoken. So next mantra. Manusham cha swadhyaya pravachane cha. What is manusham? Manusham iti laukika samvyavaharaha. Tacha yada praptam anushteyam. Laukika vyavahara. Little other than the Atithi Puja, the Manusha means, see, I tell you in a different manner. I'll tell you it in a very sweet and harsh manner. That what is that? On the name of Swadhyaya Pravachana or spiritual sadhana, don't compromise with the dignity and decency of a decent human being. That is the meaning here. See the word used by Upanishad. You can feel it if you are alert. Manusham means what? स्पिरिचुअल साधना के नाम पर गधा भैंस की तरह मत बनो. अपने मनुष्यत्व का ख्याल रखना. डोंट लूज योर ह्यूमन डिग्निटी. पहले आदमी बनकर दिखा. अमानुष मत बनना, है ना. अमानुष बनाकर छोड़ा दिलाई से किसी ने मेरा तोड़ा. डोंट बी इनह्यूमन. As a spiritual sadhaka, first thing is maintain the human dignity. आदमी की तरह जीना सीखो. मानुषम चा. See, first of all, feel the meaning of that word. मानुषम. मनुष्य बनो. ना देवता हो गया मैं करके नाटक नहीं करना because you are doing sadhana or because you are interested in sadhana, but compromising manushyattva, don't behave like animal also. Is it not? What is amanushata? Irresponsibility. What is manushyatva? Responsibility. Everywhere. And what is the meaning of this fanas? Manushaviti laukika samyavahara is all this. Every laukika samyavahara we have to do, which a manushya has to do. You understand? Related to you also and related to the people around you also, the society also. All the social human obligations are put under the Manushya Vyavahar. ये अभी तक नहीं बताए. When Atithi said, it's only when the guest comes. When the Agnihotra is said, you are doing Homa. Agneha Adatavya, you are bringing the things. Shama is your own control of mind. Dama is your control of senses. Tapaha is your own going through Kruchka Chandrayana. See, Rutam is you are speaking what Shastra said. We are trying to live that. That's called Satyam. In सब में personally चीज बताए. But what about when the society comes to me giving all obligation? All that is called as Manusham. In that, everything is added. No, I can't tell you examples. You are in a locality, a society, and you are a member of that society because you are living in that apartment. So they call you for meeting. No, मैं spiritual seeker हूँ, मैं नहीं जाऊँगा. That is Amanusham. You understand that one? Somebody sick around. मैं जब जब पूजा कर रहा हूँ करके not helping them is Amanusham. कोई गणपति के चंदा के लिए आते हैं. नहीं नहीं, मैं ही गणपति हूँ, मेरी पूजा कर. तो आत्मा से नित्यम, तो गणपति आत्मा है तो आत्मा ही गणपति है. You give chanda and go to that temple and visit, do namaskar. This is called a manusham, is it not? All of them, your children are grown. तो उनका शादी कराना ये भी मानुष्य कर्तव्य. Somebody else invited you for their marriage. Go, गृह प्रवेश के लिए बोला है, जाओ. Is it not? You have to cast the vote when it is required. You have to do it. Something wrong happening, कि the councillors or MLA not taking care of your constituency. So other people have come to you and said, अगर आप भी आ जाओ मिलकर जाएंगे तो बात. They don't say कि मैं साधक हूँ मैं नहीं करता हूँ. उसमें आपको पार्टिसिपेट करना है. As a common citizen of the nation, as a grahastha, as a member of society or organizations, as a person related to the people, जो भी करना है उसको मानुषम कहते हैं. It's a big one. That's one word is used. Manushamiti laukika samyara tacha yatha praptam anushteyam. That also, whenever we are called for that, do it as an anushtana. You don't seek it, but it comes to you, then you do it. How many things come in our life? That also is a part of sadhana. Laukika samyavaharaha. Mainly at the domestic level. So wife is sick or husband is sick or they are seeking some help. And don't say that मैं साधक हूँ मैं नहीं करता हूँ. That is अमानुषम हो जाता है. In this way, add as many examples as you can, but live a human life of concern for others. Be a normal social being, either citizen of the nation or the globe. Siko, now you understand the glory of our Vedantic spiritual acharyas, though they indicate to us the ultimate goal at one side, other side, they remind us of our responsibilities. Only highly matured person can tell us the need of balancing like this, striking the balance. From this, we must develop the respect, reverence, both to our Rishi Guru Parampara and also to our Shastra. How clear and how complete are these teachings? देखो, और नहीं जानते हैं सब, and then we think old Rishi Muni, they don't know anything, we are only more matured. And what is Shastras? They said that the modern books of written by the modern Bhautikavadis are great. What are you talking? ये सारे लोग बच्चा लोग हैं in front of our rishis ideas. And we are not done with. Three more are there. Very, very important. 3, 4. Having told all of that, now Bhagavan Shankara will say, then what is the need? Why this Swadhyaya and Pravachana and their need, he will explain it. Then the three great rishis of Ratitara, Paurishishti and Nakaha, how they themselves practiced and strongly recommended to us all these things as duties to be done. And among them, what is the most ultimate, that also they indicate. The whole Anuvaka is what? Balance both. Never forget it. And once the balancing is done, slowly, because we are becoming more seeker, less samsari, obviously the outer obligations will reduce. Then you become more intense in sadhana. So, absolutely साधना नहीं करना से absolutely साधना ही करना तक पहुंचने के लिए in between दोनों को बैलेंस कर. That's how the Taittiriya Upanishad speciality. It takes into account every aspect and everything it explains completely. उपासना भी पूरा बता रहे, कर्मकांड भी बता रहे, वेदांत विचारण भी बता रहे, सारे they don't miss anything. if you have the vision to study Upanishad also, we need to have maturity. Upanishad study itself gives maturity, but उसको समझने के लिए एक अलग दिमाग चाहिए. See, मानुषम च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च. Be a human being. An animal suffering. You are seeing it, उसको सब उसको को दवा दो या खाना दो. That also is manushyattva. So in the manusham, all our family obligations, social obligations, then the organizational obligations, all of that comes. What is said here beautiful is yatha praptam anushtheya. Don't get caught up by your initiative. But yatha praptam. When they call you, whenever the duties come, you do as anushఠan. Like I said, somebody invited you, आपको जरूर आना है फंक्शन में, जाओ आधा घंटा घंटा. They have not invited you. Then don't get frustrated and call and fight with them कि तुम मेरे को क्यों नहीं बुलाया तुम्हारे शादी में, मैं भी मेरे शादी में नहीं बुलाऊंगा, तेरा तो हो गया था, नहीं फिर मैं करूंगा तो. Don't do all that. नहीं बुलाया तो ठीक है, they have their own problem. They made a list, only 20 they want to call. In the 20 you are not there. Not necessary that we should be important. No. People have their own priority importance. हर एक को अपना अलग अलग दिमाग बदलता रहता है. A time will come in your life. Please remember, nobody takes you as important. That is the time how you test, the test for you, how you take that as an opportunity and use for sadhana. A time comes where you are all alone. Every avatar was like that, Sri Rama and Lakshmana. Those 1 year they were all alone. No, कम से कम सीता जी थी उससे पहले. दोनों ही हैं. Hmm. Anyway, so next one is what? Manusham cha swadhyaya pravachane cha. Now the next three are important. Praja, prajanaha, prajatihi. After these three are told, then he will explain to us very beautiful one para of commentary. Sarvaihi etaihi karmavihi yuktasya abhi swadhyaya pravachane yatnataha anushtheye iti evam artham sarvena saha swadhyaya pravachana grahanam. I think I tell you, there's no simply told most beautiful explanation than this. Taittiriya Upanishad की ही मजा है. Then he will explain why Swadhyaya, why Pravachana, all that. Then he explains the three rishis what they quoted. In this way, this Anuvaka, if you are fully aware right from beginning till end, along with Bhashyam, matures us to understand the need of both outer obligatory Vyavahara and spiritual sadhana, and gives us technique to balance them, strike balance between. अब ये पढ़ने के बाद कोई उपनिषद को, ऋषि को ऐसा नहीं ब्लेम करना कि मेरे पति क्लास में जा रहे हैं, उसके बाद वो सारा घर का देखभाल करना बंद किया. दैट इज नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ ऋषि और सत्संग और द गुरु. That husband fellow is one-sided, is lazy. He wanted to escape it. Therefore, he took the example of or the Sahara of the Satsang and Shastra to fulfill his ambition of being lazy. No, my dear mother, don't blame the Swami or Satsang. जब से आपके क्लास में आ रहे पति घर का काम छोड़ रहे हैं, हमने तो छोड़ने को नहीं कहा, हमने कहा था मानुषम. We have said Agnyashchadata Vyaha. If he doesn't do, you don't blame us. Then I'm always having doubt on you. You only are spoiling my husband. He's not becoming no. If you have doubt, do one thing. You also attend class regularly. That's the only way. नहीं तो हम जो पढ़ा रहे हैं वो वही चीज ले रहे हैं कि नहीं, हमारे हाथ में कहाँ है. You also come and then see that what is taught by our rishis Upanishads. They tell us to balance both. Is it not very encouraging, healthy to us? Otherwise, क्या हो रहा था? Indulgent in the world, always guilty, not able to do sadhana. And wanting to do sadhana and trying for that, and all the time reminded of this or that duty. We were in two minds. Na घर का, na घाट का. The rishis of your understand are so highly matured. Therefore, they also have such Upanishads, and in Upanishad such portion where to such persons the idea is pakka given, holding on to which safely they can sail through both. The Rishis Munis have given only Smriti Grantha also, where only Vyavahara is spoken more, Vedanta less, like in Vidura Niti. Is there anything of spirituality? Vidura is telling Dhritarashtra, Savali nahi ho, sunega hi nahi ho. It's only Smriti, values, values. They also have the extremely Vedantic Grantha like Mandukya. वो तो अजातवादी बात कर रहे हैं, what to talk about obligations. So for this extreme, these teachings are there. For this extreme, these are there. But for those of balanced type people, balance wanting type, they ये सभी शास्त्र है. देखा, beautiful shastras ours. What is it tomorrow? Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. परम ऋषिभ्यो नमः. परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. ओम वेदव्यास वैशंपायनाज्ञवल्क्याद्य शंकरादि सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तत्सत्. ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. थैंक यू.